Warriors come to town, and this is Jason Petmeyer, joined by the one and only Jerry Hickey. So I appreciate Coach Hickey being with me again tonight.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, good time the other night.
We had a good time, and I'm serious, dude. You got a cheer for a fan club started up, but I had all kinds of texts today asking me when I was going to get you back on here, so I felt the pressure.
Yeah, well, I told my wife and mom and everybody to text you and see if I could get back on, so I'm glad they did it.
Glad to have you, and glad that you're listening out there tonight. We're back after a tough loss last night. Coach Hickey, we had the Generals kind of on the ropes last night, let one get away, but I was overall not real impressed with how we closed it out, but I thought the effort was pretty good last night.
Yeah, they played hard, real hard, and just a couple key turnovers late, and that's hard to win when you turn it over in the last few minutes.
I was telling Tim Knight, he came up to talk to me a little bit. It was a battle of two teams didn't know how to close out a game last night. Clarksville did some crazy things when they had the lead, I thought, and we did some crazy things there at the end too. I think maybe we got mixed up on the score a little bit and did some fouling that we shouldn't have done, and just some teams that probably weren't used to being in close game situations.
And that's a great way to put it. I mean, you've got to learn how to win, and it doesn't just happen overnight. Clarksville had at least a 3-point lead and took a couple shots there within the last 15 seconds.
Yeah, that was the crazy part to me. They didn't understand they didn't need to score anymore, and took some shots and let us in the game and let us have a chance there. And we did not convert. The Lions ended up losing by 4 and dropped to 4-12 on the season now. So and I think Scottsburg comes in at 9-8. They lost a close one last night to the Silver Creek Dragons. So Scottsburg's going to be looking for a win here tonight, and probably a little bit of a uphill battle. Not to be negative, but they're pretty athletic and they have some size and pretty solid ball club for the Warriors this year.
Boy, they do have a lot of length out there. I thought Paoli was long, but Scottsburg dwarfs them.
A lot of length, and that Cutter kid, that Hayden Cutter, he's a senior. I remember he's been playing a lot of minutes for them since he was a freshman. So a lot of minutes for him. Not a great crowd here tonight. We do have not near what we had last night. Had a fun night last night with the Special Olympics and homecoming festivities and all that good stuff. So not near the crowd tonight. This is a makeup game, I guess, from about 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got canceled. Was that that was the snow one, wasn't it?
That was the snow one or COVID? I think we had some COVID issues.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we had some COVID issues and called it off. But we're making it up here. We usually play this game a couple weeks earlier into January, so probably close to a month earlier. So good night in the house. So they're letting everybody in here tonight, I guess. But tough one for the Hoosiers today, Coach Hickey. I tell you, I was looking forward to that game to see how they would react after those suspensions, and just didn't have the horses today.
It is. Looked like a free throw contest, and we're going to lose the free throw contest with anybody.
Michigan State was at the line, I think 18 times in the first half. I'm not sure. I turned it off. I'm not a real loyal fan when we get behind and not playing well. I kind of click it off and go watch something else. But they shot 18 in the first half. I'm not sure how many they shot all together. It seemed like they lifted the free throw line.
It was a bunch, and then we tried to turn it into a wrestling match in the second half, and it just wasn't Indiana basketball. It wasn't fun to watch. I think I texted you at one point and said this is one of the least fun games to watch I can remember.
Yeah, we jumped out there. I didn't flip it on after halftime real quick, but we jumped out that 8-0 run, flipped it on, and next thing I know, we're down 8 or 10 pretty quickly. So, it was going to be a tough one to win anyway. They've lost 2 in a row, and at their place, and we just don't play well up there.
Yeah, and nobody does. No. I mean, that's a tough place to play, and they're a good team. And like I said, we would have to have played a great game to have won up there.
Yep. So that's the third loss in a row for the Hoosiers. They lost to Illinois in the last week. Shows how fast it can go because we had the lead there against Illinois last Saturday at home after halftime. Didn't play well the second half and then lose the game in Northwestern and now lose today. So the Hoosiers fall to, I believe they're 16-8 now and 7-7 in the Big Ten. So they really need to get to 10 wins in the conference, I think, to make the tournament.
Yeah, I think so, or definitely make a little run in the conference tournament. But like I said, and the frustrating part is all 3 of those games we had leads in the second half. Yeah. Had opportunities and chances. Just can't close it out.
Just can't close it out. So once again, you're listening to Salem Lions boys basketball here in First Memorial Gymnasium as the Scottsburg Warriors have called on us tonight. We're going to take a break here on our pregame show. Once again, you're listening on 97.9 WSLM. Jason Petmeyer and Jerry Hickey. We'll be right back here with you in just a few minutes.
Stevie Motsinger here with Eddie Gilstrat Motors, cheering on our black and golds. Go Lions.
A new report from Nielsen Research confirms what we've known here at WSLM for 65 years. When you're advertising on the radio, you're winning. Winning customers, winning businesses, and winning with the expanded reach of WSLM, which all translates into you winning with your bottom line. Radio has again beat out social media, web apps, TV, newspapers, reaching over 92% of the U.S. population. So if somebody asks, who listens to radio? The correct response is, who doesn't listen to radio? Call 812-620-7271 or email us at WSLMradio@gmail.com to find out how you can start winning with radio today.
We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium for tonight's game. It's time to introduce the starting lineup. And the crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild. And here comes the new players. We've got the premium quarter pounders coming in tonight, alongside the chicken sausage sandwiches. Playing forward tonight, we have got one-of-a-kind McWrap. Starting in hunger, it looks like we've got McDouble and McChicken coming in. And starting in the center court tonight will be Big Mac. Look on the sidelines, folks. We have Chicken McNuggets cheering tonight alongside those golden delicious fries. Hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into Salem McDonald's, right here on Main Street, before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink, that famous Mickey D's sweet tea, or something from their full line of smoothies and McCafe coffee drinks. Order inside from 4 a.m. to 11, or get that one-of-a-kind taste 24 hours at the drive-thru. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Back here live with you at Brooks Memorial Gymnasium, thanks to McDonald's and Eddie Gill Straps and a whole bunch of local businesses to help us out with sponsorships on the radio, bring the Lions to you. And Coach Hickey, the girls regional happened this morning, and Silver Creek back in the championship tonight.
Yeah, no surprise. They're a great team and ranked number 3 for a reason. Rushville gave them a great game.
They did, yeah.
But there were some upsets in the sectional finals of the other sectionals, and so that made Creek's path a little bit easier. Washington was real good, probably the favorite, them and Creek in the regional, and got knocked out. And then Evansville Memorial has been there about 5 straight years and got upset by Gibson Southern. So,
which is who Silver Creek plays tonight, right?
Yep.
So.
But you just never know tournament time. I mean, Rushville had 2 free throws to tie it inside a minute today. And, that was a team we beat by 25 this summer.
Yep.
And,
never know, do you?
Yep.
Never know. And so the regionals will be decided tonight. They'll be down to the final 4 in each class going into next week with the semi-states, and brings back a lot of memories for us as we had some good runs there these last couple of years. And not to bring up a bad subject with you guys, not there this year, but once again, what a great run and great for our community to go through what we did, and a lot of fun for sure. It was
great several years there. We had 5 years where we were as good as anybody in Southern Indiana. Played the schedule to show it, played all those 4A schools, won the Hoosier Hills Conference a couple times.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was a great run. Graduating some great seniors, but hope we're bringing back enough of a core to continue to be solid and cause some problems in the conference section.
Yeah, you guys will do some good things and get them to be competitive, and that's all you're looking for. And hopefully that's what we'll see is that you guys continue on without some of these girls that, like you said, are graduating a good group this year, and a lot of kids that aren't coming back. But like you and I talked off air, it could be a lot of fun for you to try to make your kids better, and not a lot of people are going to be out there expecting much from you. Yeah, we
definitely won't have the bullseye like we've had the last few years. It might be a more enjoyable year for that reason. And of course, everybody loves winning, but it's hard when everybody sees Salem on the schedule and they play their best game of the year. This year we lost 9 games in the regular season, and after almost every one of them, they rushed the court afterwards. And I said to our girls, like, they got frustrated seeing that, and I said, well, I get it, but that's a compliment to what we've done to get to this point.
Yeah, yes, for sure.
Beating us is a big deal right now.
Yeah, and you guys should be proud of that. That's a big deal, and hopefully we'll be the ones rushing the court these next several years. We'll maybe the bull's out on our backs, like you said. So once again, we are at Salem High School. The boys game tonight. Scottsburg coming into town. We're about 40 seconds from the national anthem. We'll take another break on our pregame show. Be back here with you with the national anthem and starting lineups on 97.9 WSLM.
Tune in with basketball action on WSLM AM and FM. Catch the IU Hoosiers. How about the Purdue Boilermakers hammer down and boiler up? And of course, our 3 county teams, East Washington, West Washington, and Salem. Tune in for basketball action right here on your local home for sports, WSLM. Visa Liberty Home Loans in Salem, where everyone gets treated like a star. Come experience the star treatment with us. You'll never go back to the ordinary home loan experience again.
Stop in today and see Dennis Baxter, branch manager of the Salem office, to start working on a new home loan or refinancing today. They've served nearly 50,000 families with over $15 billion in loans. Stop in and see Dennis and his staff. They're ready to work with you today. As a star, you expect the best, and that's all Celebrity Home Loans has to offer. Nothing off the rack. We're talking fine living, designer fashion home loans around here. Come by today and see Dennis or Autumn at 18 Public Square, Suite A, or call for an appointment. 812-883-0670. Remember, at Celebrity Home Loans, you're the star.
Caring people make the difference. You can feel it the minute you walk into Salem Crossing. Experts in long-term care, not just doing a job, but calling a college. They're here to help you and your family find answers and solutions in peace of mind. In fact, they become an extension of your family. For more information about Salem Crossing, visit ASPSSeniorCare.com or call 812-883-1877. That's 812-883-1877. After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapy. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit ASCCare.com or call 888-996-8272. After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapy. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit ASCCare.com or call 888-996-8272. Are you shopping for a new home or looking to refinance at today's interest rates? FirstHarrisonMortgage.com should be the next stop in your rate shopping. It might just be your last. First Harrison Mortgage offers aggressive rates for first-time home buyers as well as VA, FHA, USDA, and conventional mortgages. You can even get pre-qualified now to know how much home you can afford. Visit FirstHarrisonMortgage.com today. Equal housing lender. Whenever the forecast is nice, you're probably thinking about enjoying the great outdoors. Whether that means doing some four-wheeling or hitting the road in an RV, First Harrison Bank can help make your dreams a reality with a loan designed to meet your needs. Talk with one of our associates about our options for RV, boat, and camper financing. If you're looking for a great auto loan, we can help with that too. To get started, just visit us at firstharrison.com. Keep it easy, keep it local. Subject to credit approval, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Okay, back here with you live at Salem High School at the National Anthem play tonight. Coach Hickey, I didn't hear all that. That was some kind of fundraiser that Scottsburg did for Coach Humphrey?
Yeah, they had a football player that got hurt, and so our football team helped to raise some money for them and kind of made it a point to talk about them and get the word out there. And so then when Coach Humphrey got sick, one of their students over there did the same thing for him and organized some fundraisers to raise some money there.
$1,265, pretty close, I think is what it was. So,
yep.
Nice job there by the Scottsburg kids. Number 11, Jack Miller, 6'4", and a sophomore. Be one starter for Scottsburg. Number 32, Cody Clancy, 6'1", and a guard, sophomore. Number 4, Hayden Cutter. That's one we've seen for many, many years. 6'4", and a senior. Number 4. Number 5, Kate Richardson, 6'2", and a sophomore. It's the third sophomore they got in the lineup. And a 6'7" sophomore, Wyatt Zellers. 4 sophomores. And I did hear before the game they had a couple of freshmen transfer out this week, go to Brownstown. Enrolled at Brownstown. I don't think they get a play, but they left the team.
Yeah, that's what I heard. They're enrolling at Brownstown on Monday.
Yeah, that's what I kind of heard. So that's kind of a big news. And now starting lineup for the Lions. Number 2, Justin Stevenson, 6 foot and a junior. So I think Justin's been playing better, Coach Hickey. I think he's been doing some good things, playing harder.
Yeah, probably needs to be a little more selfish and lift the score a little bit. He had that 27-point night last weekend. And, I thought he passed up a lot of good shots on Wednesday night and then last night as well.
Peyton Bowman, number 11, 5'11", and a junior. This will be like you said, the third game in 4 nights for the Lions. So be a good time to get a win.
Yeah, worry a little bit about some tired legs. We don't play. We don't go real deep in the bid.
No, exactly. Taylor Tucker, number 15, 6 foot in the juniors. Kellen Humphrey, 6'1" in the juniors.
Kellen getting the start tonight.
He played pretty well last time. I thought he was pretty active on the boards. And he made the foul there at the end, which he caught half back. But Graham Buren rounds up the starting lineup, 6'1" in the senior, number 32. Get this thing rolling.
Boy, these Scottsburg players have Scottsburg basketball names. Clancy, Zellers, Richardson. They've all got sisters that were great players.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Zellers, his mom was maybe Miss Basketball one year.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's a long lineage of good players there.
I always like to see how teams come in and get excited to play. I think they know there's a better team here tonight. I think Scottsburg's probably ready to go, and I think this is going to be an easy one. Hopefully we can catch kind of off guard here. We'll see. Yeah,
I'm guessing the Zellers kid is Zoe's little brother. He's playing up at Goshen now, but was a thorn in our side for several years.
Yeah. Line scroll tip, Stevenson. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Going to be Salem ball on the sideline. Well, they're long. They got 4 sophomores, and they're long all the way across the board.
Boy, they are. And in this 1-2-2, and that length will be tough.
Tucker Wade in backcourt. Caleb. Over Stevenson. Justin. Down to Grant Buren, and we throw it away, and Grant digs it out. Nope, they dig it out.
Maybe a dunk to start it.
Yep. And almost slated in 20. That's going to be Zellers. He's about there for Scottsburg.
Got to have somebody in the middle.
Tucker. Over to, and going to be a foul there on number 11. It's going to be on Jack Miller. That's a common name for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. First foul of the game. He's 6'4". My gosh, they're big. Scottsburg only comes in 9-8. They've kind of toughened up the schedule. They looked to the south the other night. So Graham Buren over to Hayden. Hayden for a 3 from the right corner. Got it. Nice shot.
And that's what you're going to do right there. The ball went inside, outside, hit that middle, and that's how you get open shots.
Been on Hayden a lot this year. I have personally, but boy, when he gets his feet set, he can knock it down. There's no doubt about it. Cutter down low, looking to score. Going up against Graham Buren. Big side advance goes up and gets it. I see the shot there for Hayden Cutter. Stevenson in the middle to Buren. Buren over to Tuck. Tuck over to Hayden Bowman. Bowman will go baseline and kicks that to Kellen. Kind of fumbled it, but Kellen's got it. And Kellen down low to Buren. Back to Stevenson. Gets the shot Justin going to take.
Yeah, I agree.
Hayden over to Tuck. Tuck over to Stevenson way up top.
That ball's got to go into Grant right there. There it is.
And there's a little 15-footer for Grant. Left the short, gets his own rebound. Got to be a foul.
Boy, that's a foul. Absolutely.
Callan Humphrey with a 3 from the right corner. Bray Wayne missed it. Rebound to 11. That's going to be Miller for the Warriors. Over to Clancy for a 3 from the left wing. Got it. That's for 7. And Salem 3 early. We're 6:15 to go first quarter. Stevenson. Over to Tuck. Tuck back to Hayden Bowman. Bowman back to Caleb. They're going to stay in that thing all the whole time. Here and in the middle. Knocked it away. It's going to be Clancy on the breakout. Going to go up. And got it. Nice left-hand finish. 2 minutes in. Scottsburg 9, Salem 3. Stevenson over to Tuck. Tuck over to Justin Stevenson. Justin, we got numbers here. Back to Bowman. Bowman for a 3 from the left corner. Missed it. Rebound to Buren. Grant goes back up and gets it. Nice job there by Grant. Clancy breaks the timeline for the Warriors. Going to go coast to coast. Back to 20. They missed it. Rebound by Grant Buren.
Boy, that's a 6'7" lefty with a smooth stroke.
Yeah, that was smooth. Kellen Humphrey. Back to Caleb Tucker. Into Buren. Back to Kellen. See, I think you were two or three trips in. It's like we're already gassed. A lot of our kids are already gassed. We're playing fast.
We played hard last night.
We did. Tucker over to Buren. Over to Humphrey. Boy, they're getting a lot of deflection.
Oh.
Foul. Yep. This will be a foul on Richardson.
We're going to have to utilize the bounce pass a lot more.
42 checking in here. That's Jacob Martin. That's one of their baseball players. He's a really good baseball pitcher. They're going to have a really good baseball team. Going to be loaded on the baseball field this summer.
Oh, they've just got some athletes.
Yeah, they do. Humphrey into Buren. Grant going to think about a 7-footer. Missed it. Rebound to Miller for the Warriors. Miller breaks the timeline. Over to Clancy. Clancy looking to score. Back to Martin for about 15 foot from the corner. Knocks it down.
Welcome to the game.
Yeah. Getting an athlete. Scottsburg 11, Salem 5, 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Caleb Tucker over to Stevenson. Stevenson over to Humphrey. You like the ball to touch the middle about every time. Hearing over to Bowman. Bowman think I get it out of that corner. Oh, we got lucky there. Grant's laid up in. Center by Grant. 11-7, Scottsburg. Clancy. Over to Zellers, way up top. Zellers over to Miller. Miller up top. Back out here. Back to Clancy on the left wing. Down to Zellers. Back to Miller for a three. Rimmed out. Rebound to Cutter for Scottsburg. He's going to go back up and get 5 and get 2 free throws out of it. I think it was halfway down.
Yeah, well, I don't know how that spun out. How about the ball in the JV game getting stuck on the rim? I don't think I've ever seen that.
That's what I told Coach Knox. He's up there talking to him. I've never seen that either. The ball just stuck up there on the heel. Number 4, Hayden Cutter, going to get 2 free throws here. First one's up, and got it.
I'm sitting here looking at this team thinking, how in the world have they lost 8 games?
No kid. Well, they look good. They're going to be a handful in a couple of years.
Yeah.
4 sophomore starters. Scottsburg's got quite a bit of enrollment, don't they?
Yeah, they're 700.
Yeah.
They're a couple hundred more than we are.
Yeah, Cutter converts the second one. Scottsburg 13, Salem 7. Coming up on 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Stevenson tipped out of bounds. Well, he gets a lot of deflections. Hey, Bowman going to take it out on the sidelines. Cologne into Mahurin, over to Kellen Humphrey.
Can't hold it. You got to pass it, shoot it, drive it.
Kellen over to Hayden Bowman for a 3 from the right corner. Got it. Got there by Hado. Well, not many he hit last time. He's got 2 already tonight. Clancy up top for Scottsburg, over to Miller. Miller back to Clancy. Clancy back to Miller, way up top. Over to Martin for a 3 left corner. Missed it. Rebound to 20. That's going to be Zellers. And missed it again. Rebound Caden Cologne. Going to call Caden for a clear out. Yep.
Yeah, that was a good call. He cleared him out.
Yep.
But, you know, he's going to have to do that. I mean, he's going to have to really clear these kids out.
Gives up 7 inches to that Zeller kid.
Yeah.
Zeller's kid. So, you know, he's a big boy. Boy's got a soft touch, too. Like you said before, nice left-handed shot. Clancy looking to inbound. Does to Hayden Cutter. Back to Clancy. Clancy looking to drive down to Cutter. He's going to get an easy layup out of a nice play there.
Good pass, yeah.
15-10 Scottsburg. 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Grant. Hearing over to Stevenson.
Get across.
Stevenson. Back to Grant. Back to Hado. Hado going to take a 3 from the left corner, and got that one as well.
Well, and that's where it's vulnerable. You know, you've got big guys on the block that have to get out and cover the corner, and sometimes it's tough for 6-7 kids to get out there.
Exactly. 3 threes so far for Hayden, so he's playing well. Our stats guy not here tonight, so JD down doing the girls regional, so we'll try to get you some numbers. Hayden Cutter, back to Jacob Martin for about 16-footer, missed it, rebound Grant Mahurin. Grant going to dig it out of there. We're going to break the timeline. Up to Hayden Bowman, going to take another 3 from the left-hand wing, missed it, rebound to Clancy for Scottsburg. Clancy breaks the timeline. Ooh, nice behind the back. Nice, that's a good move by that kid. He missed it though, rebound. There'll be a foul there on Hayden Cutter.
Hado with the old NBA Jam heat check right there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to go in. Number 12.
Take that shot, though, when you hit 3.
Heck yeah. Number 12, Javis Roush checking in for the Warriors. 6'1" and a senior. I'm looking at their roster. They don't have anybody under 6 foot, and everybody like 6'3", 6'5", 6'7". They got a lot of length. Dylan Whitfield checks in for the Lions, and Justin Stevenson. Stevenson over to Hayden Bowman. Hayden back to Justin. Justin over to Kellen Humphrey. Humphrey down low to Cologne. Back to Hado. Hado up top, 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Scottsburg 15, 7-13. Bowman back toward Whitfield, goes up and missed it. Rebound to Cologne. Got it. Nice shot by Kate.
Good follow there.
Tie ball game. Clancy breaks the timeline for the Warriors over to Miller. Miller back to Martin up top. Back to Miller. Jack Miller way up top by the free throw or by the half court stripe. Over to Clancy. Clancy back to Miller. Over to Martin. Back to Clancy. Clancy looking up, down to Cutter. Back to Jacob Martin. He missed it. Rebound to Justin Stevenson. That's where Coach wanted to time out. They didn't get it. Kellen Humphrey. Kellen. Tip by Clancy. Something out of bounds.
Well, he's athletic. His sister graduated last year. She's the same way, fast, played hard.
Yeah, they're going to get a quick time out here. I don't think Scottsburg like we talked about, I don't think they expected us to be in this thing very long. And it's a tight ball game, Coach Hickey. Minute 42 to go in the first quarter.
Well, you know, it's a lot like Paoli the other night. When the threes go down, you look good, and that's where we are. You got fresh legs right now. Your game plan, they probably worked on this today and walked through, working on swinging the ball, hitting the corner shot. So we'll just see if we can withstand the storm because you know it's coming at some point.
Yeah, it's coming. The last couple of games have been coming in the second quarter. We fell behind Clarksville quite a bit in the second quarter yesterday as well. So hopefully we can continue to do what we're doing here. And like you said, let's get when shots go down.
Yeah, my last 10 years I've been on both sides of it where, you know, maybe you're not as good as the team you're playing, but you come in with the game plan and you're hanging in, you feel good about yourself, and then talent takes over. And in the last few years, we've been real good. We've had teams hang around that first quarter, and then we always just say, hey, we're going to wear them down. Just hang in there.
Yep. Number 3's not coming in, and I guess I let him check in. I guess it's not Whitfield and Stevenson.
Like they're going man-to-man.
Yep, going to come on to man. Stevenson over to Caleb Tucker, way up top. Ball straight to Dylan Whitfield. And, I didn't like that call.
Oh, yeah. I didn't like that at all.
I thought he was set. Yeah. Sometimes officials get a little antsy wanting to blow that whistle, and I just didn't. I thought Dylan was very set there.
Yeah, when he blew the whistle, I thought he was going to call a foul, blowing up the screen.
Yeah, kind of running through Dylan, but they didn't do that. So
you get a handful of them that just love that illegal screen call.
They do, don't they? It's going to be Jacob Martin. Boy, he's not afraid to
pull the
trigger. He comes off the bench. Sorry, he missed it. Rebounded at 12. That's going to be Roush. It's going to get fouled. Blue. Yep. Blue's going to be a foul on Roush. That's another weird call there from the same guy.
Their coach sure doesn't like it.
No, he didn't like that one at all.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either.
Minute 15 to go, first quarter. We're tied. Salem 15, Scottsburg 15. Tucker, breaks the timeline. Caleb over to Justin Stevenson. Ball screen here from Caden Cologne. Back to Dylan Whitfield. Over to Caleb Tucker. Tuck. Over to Caden Cologne. Caden over to Hayden Bum. Going to go strong in the hole. Goes up and he throws it up and got it.
Wow.
Man. Lions take the lead 17-15. We've got 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. Clancy over to, that's McGinnis who checked in the game. Clancy over to Cutter. Cutter in the left corner, going to look to score, nothing there. Over to McGinnis for a three from the right wing, got it. That's not there.
They just come in and score.
Well, that dude, Kyle McGinnis, 6 foot the junior, knocked down his first three of the night. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Scottsburg 18, Salem 17. Stevenson over to Caleb Tucker. Tuck, ball screen from Whitfield over to Cody Cologne. I'd like to see us hold for one here. I don't know what you think, but we're not going to do that. We're going to, it's going to be a foul there, okay.
Little overzealous. Trying to do a little more than.
Yep, they got a little deep there. They got a foul, and it's going to be Scottsburg ball. Going to be turnover on the Lions. 19.4 seconds to go in the first quarter. Scottsburg 18, Salem 17. It's going to be Scottsburg ball. Clancy going to break the timeline. See if we can hold over here. It's going to be Scottsburg ball coming out second quarter as well. McGinnis up top over to Clancy. Clancy back to McGinnis. 10 seconds. McGinnis. Back to Clancy, and they're going to call travel. Yeah, turnover on Scottsburg. It's all there.
Yeah, we needed that.
5.6 seconds to go. Going to be Salem ball. Kellen Humphrey checking back in for the Lions. We hear it? Into Bowman. 5. Down to 3. Justin Stevens on the right wing. Over to Caleb for a 3 at the buzzer.
Got it. Big time shot right there.
By Kenneth Tucker, 7:20. Scottsburg 18. We're in the first quarter. Be right back with you here on WSLM.
This is season 49 of Coach's Corner, and we're entering into the winter sports season, and we'll be highlighting basketball and wrestling. First started in 1972. We're proud to continue Coach's Corner on WSLM for our listeners to get to know the coaches, players, and staff of each local high school and get the X's and O's each from Eastern, Salem, and West Washington. Our host, Nate Pierce, will be talking for tonight's program. Join us on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. for the Red Hot Stove League for the latest from the Cincinnati Reds, and stay around for Coach's Corner. You'll hear from IU and Purdue basketball coaches during the week here on WSLM as well. You're listening to us on WSLM 97.9 FM and WSLM 1220 AM, along with live streaming on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Be Be sure and follow us all season for a front row seat and a closer look at high school sports. This is
Okay, welcome back to Salem High School, and Lions sticking in this thing so far, 20-18. Coach, hit you after one quarter.
Yeah, that was a great quarter for us. I'm giving some makeshift stats here, but we got Ado with 11, Grant's got 4, Kane Sloan with 2, and Tucker hit that big 3 right there.
Yep.
Then for Scottsburg, Cutter's got 6, Clancy with 5, Zellers with 2, Martin with 2, and McGinnis with 3.
Thanks for doing that, man. I know it's a headache, but that gets a little bit different than what JD does, but that's what we used to have to do back in the day, so I know what it's all about, trying to watch the game and keep stats. So,
Yeah.
McGinnis up top for Scottsburg, over to Clancy. We're in that 1-3-1. Like to see Hayden get a little wider, but back to Clancy for a 3 on left wing. Missed it. Rebound, Graham here.
Boy, that looked good the whole way.
Sure did. We had a good look at that one. Heron over to Tuck. Tuck back to Justin Stevenson. We're early second quarter, Salem 20, Scottsburg 18. Stevenson over to Tuck. Ball screen here from Kellen. That's what basketball's going to. It just seems like a lot of ball screens.
Yeah.
Stevenson's going to drive hard to the hole, goes up, and he got it. Nice shot there by Justin. 4-point lead for the Lions, 22-18. Clancy over to McGinnis. McGinnis back to Clancy. Clancy back to McGinnis. Back to 12. That's going to be Roush. Down to Martin. Over to Clancy again. Ball fake. Nice pass inside.
That's travel. Yeah. That's good.
Another turnover on the Warriors.
You know, you talk about keeping stats right there. It's just more amazing what Derek Smith used to do. He would announce, keep the stats, take pictures, do everything.
You're right, man. That's exactly right. Yeah, that's a good point. He did a heck of a lot of things for the school system for sure. Hard to replace. Justin Stevenson over to Caleb Tucker. Ball screen from Grant. Grant rolls, goes up, strong, and gets it. Nice shot there by Grant. Salem 24, Scottsburg 18. 6.5 to go in the first half. That's 3 from Scottsburg. That's going to be good. Number 5, Caden Richardson. Big shot there for the Warriors. Kind of grappling at each other. That might be a little better issue. They're kind of getting on each other a little bit. Tucker, ball screen from Heron. Back to Kellen Humphrey. Ball fake. Nice fake there by Kellen. Goes up, draws contact. Missed it, but they'll get 2 free throws.
Well, you said, kind of grappling at each other, and that might be why 2 kids left.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, exactly. I called that before the foul, or before the shot. It's going to be on Richardson. That's his second. Salem ball underneath their own goal. Stevenson into Humphrey. We're going to come back to the corner here. Not a good pass there by Tuck. Will be stolen out of there by Clancy. He's looking to go back to McGinnis. McGinnis still looks to drive the lane. Back to Richardson for a 3. It's going to be short. Rebound to Clancy for Scottsburg. Clancy over to McGinnis. McGinnis over to number 12. That's going to be Roush. He missed it. Rebound to Richardson. Back to Clancy for a 3. Got it.
Bowman's got to go rebound.
Yep,
He's leaping out at half court right there. He's got to go rebound.
Got a rebound. Tie ball game. 2 quick threes there by the Warriors. Got him right back to the tie ball game. Stevenson over to Bowman. 8.
Oh.
It'll be a turnover. This is where we've been falling apart. 12 just throw something up crazy. Thank goodness for us. That was Roush. And a rebound by Hayden Bowman. That's Hayden's first rebound in 2 nights. Time out here for the Lions. It'll be at 30. You know what? We'll take it with them. Tie ball game here. 5:20 to go in the first half. Listen to Salem boys basketball against Scottsburg tonight.
season 49 of Coach's Corner, and we're entering into...
This is Becky White from WSLM. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello there, Jalen Orr here at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. Winter is here, as well as a bunch of Chevrolet trucks. We've got incoming 21 and 22 model Silverados. Come check out our inventory at 1450 South State Road 60. Check out the truck that works best for you and your family, or check out our inventory online at johnjonesautogroup.com. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out at 877-473-5546. And from Jalen Orr over at John Jones, happy holidays.
At John Jones CN City, you see so many because they pay so little.
Jalen Orr, a new neighbor of mine, took Coach Hickey's place, so welcome to the neighborhood. He had a welcome whenever he moved in.
Yeah, he did.
That's kind of an inside story. Justin Stevenson over to Caden Cologne, back to Grant Heron, over to Hayden Bowman. Hayden loses it again. 42's going to pull it out of Martin. Clancy has to be a walk. Yep, good call. Good call. We get going a little fast there. That's 2 turnovers, or a couple turnovers last couple possessions for Scottsburg.
I mean, they want to get out and
run. They want to get out and run.
Yeah, they do. You hate to be a little stronger with the ball there.
Yeah, you're right. Grant. Over to Stevenson. See, if you break that, you should have numbers, shouldn't you, on the backside of it?
Yeah.
Or Humphrey indicating Cologne. Quick jump ball. Quick jump ball. Salem ball. 4:48 to go with first half. We're tied up. Salem and Scottsburg at 24.
If you told us to be 24-24 right now, we take it.
I think we take it. Yep. Stevenson.
Got to get it in.
Into Cologne. Kellen Humphrey. Over to Mahurin. Grant. Taking Richardson down low. Goes up about 12-foot fadeaway. No good, but it's going to get a foul. It's going to be on number 5. That's going to be 3 on Richardson. He's not afraid to show a little bit of he's not happy. He didn't like that call. Better get out of the way or he's going to get a lane violation. And they told him. There'll be 2 free throws here for Graham to hear him.
Now, I wonder, he's got the same last name as Coach. Is that Coach's kid?
You know what? I don't know. First one's up and good. Should be. I didn't know who Aaron Richardson. I bet it is. I bet you're right. Yep. Aaron gets the first one. We'll take the lead 25-24. 4:38 to go in the first half. Second one's up and got that one too. Nice shot by Grant. Lions by 2. Clancy over to Miller. Back to Clancy. Clancy over to Jack Miller. Back to Clancy. Takes 3 over to Dellers. He's going to take a 3 from the right wing. Missed it. Rebound to Miller. Goes up. Gets it. Tie ball game. Stevenson over to Tucker. Tuck over to Justin Stevenson. Stevenson over to Graham here. We got work kind of this. There we go. There's 3 from Hayden from the right hand corner. Missed it. Rebound to good hustle there by Hato. And good hustle. Oh, that kid fell right on the ball. What are you going to call? What's he going to call?
Yeah, I don't know that he knows what's called.
24. Going to be a foul on Caden Cologne.
That's tough call.
Yeah, Caden's third call. That was a situation where that referee or that coach was right in his ear and he blew the whistle, and I'm not sure if he knew what he wanted to call.
Yeah, that was just kind of a discombobulated mess.
Clancy over to Miller, who took the worst of that. He fell around the basketball, but he stayed in the game. Back to Miller. Into Cutter. Back to Clancy, way over on the left hand. We're going to take a long 3-pointer. Got it. Nice shot there by Cody Clancy. Scottsburg 29, Salem 26. We got to be careful here. We're trying to get big away from us a little bit. Over to Stevenson. Stevenson over to Caleb. Down to Mahurin. Got to go middle here. Back to Bowman in the left-hand corner. Going to take a 3 and got it. Nice shot by Hato.
Boy, he loves that corner, doesn't he?
He does. Man. It's almost automatic down there. Clancy over to Miller. Back to Clancy. Clancy into Dellers. Dellers back to Miller for a 3. Missed it. Rebound by Caleb Tuck. 3 minutes to go first half. We're tied. Tuck up to Bowman. Well, they're out on him now. Goes to Whitfield. We kind of throw it away, and Martin picks it out for Scottsburg.
There's plays like that. If we could just get Hato, we don't need that one-handed, left-handed pass.
Right. That's a quick shot there by Scottsburg that missed it. It was Jacob Martin missed a 3. Rebound by Cutter. And went up, and that's going to get 2 free throws. I get the sense, and obviously it's the first time I've seen Scottsburg play. I don't know if you get the sense. I see a little bit of selfishness. There's a couple kids, they're getting the ball, and they're chucking it right away.
Yeah, they definitely don't work the ball much.
No, not at all. First one's up, and missed it by Cutter. Number 3 checking back in. That's Kyle McGinnis. He's coming in for Jacob Martin. I tell you what, Martin, every time he touches, let her fly tonight. Let her fly. Second one for Cutter.
I'm guessing he's got a sister, Abby, on the varsity team.
Okay.
Look for number 42.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Technical baseball, they're going to be really good in baseball. I know that's the second time I've said that. They're going to have a really good baseball team. Over to Tucker. Tuck.
Coach Moy calling for the Gonzaga ball screen on there.
Ball screen all the way.
Wow.
That's the best round. That's the difference. He gets it. Takes the lead back 2.5 to go first half. Salem 31, Scottsburg 30. McGinnis. Over to Clancy. Clancy up top. Clancy doesn't want the ball screen. Goes over to McGinnis. He backs it back out. Over to Zellers. Zellers back to Clancy. Clancy over to McGinnis. Going to take a three from the left-hand corner. Missed it. Rebound to Justin Stevenson. Hato kind of leaking out here. And we get the ball. They get back on defense. Back to Stevenson. Back to Mahurin. Grant up top. Grant going to look to drive. Goes up and blocked out there by Zellers. Nice defensive play. Ooh. What'd they call?
Offensive foul on Zellers there. I don't know if he pushed off or what. I sure didn't see that.
Wow. I didn't see that either.
Coach was saying he got slapped a couple times before he did it.
Yeah, Coach went down and talked to their AD. I think he's ready to file a report. Stevenson into Mahurin. Mahurin to Bowman for a three from the right-hand wing. In and out. Well, that was down, halfway down. McGinnis, that's Clancy. Clancy guarded by Hato. Over to Zellers. And they throw it out of bounds. McGinnis off in the corner. Nobody there. Unforced turnover on the Warriors.
We're hanging right in. At a 1 point lead.
Yeah, I don't think Scottsburg anticipated this. I think they anticipated obviously coming here and roll over us and be up 20 or so at half, and that just hasn't happened. So, 1 point ball game. Minute 35 to go.
Can't waste too much time here in the backcourt. We got to get it moving.
We got it at 138. Got 1 second. There he goes. Okay. Stevenson over to Hato. Hato. Kellen Humphrey. Kellen going to take a three from the top of the key. Missed it. Rebound to McGinnis from the Warriors. McGinnis driving the lane. Nobody stops. He goes up left-handed. Got a nice shot there by number 11. I'm sorry. That's Jack Miller. My bad. Jack Miller. Caleb Tucker. Ball screen from Kellen. Caleb. Over to Graham Mahurin. We play a lot of kids. We don't suck much, Hickey. Over to Kellen. We're 54 seconds to go in the first half. Kellen to Hayden Bowman. Hato back to Grant here. We're down to 45 seconds. Caleb over to Humphrey.
Well, I'd like to just keep running this.
Yeah.
Hold for the last one. We got 40 seconds.
Yeah, I agree with you. Mahurin. To Bowman.
Yeah, looks like we just called 3 wide. I think that's what the plan is.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Space it out. Let's take the last one.
Just kind of run of a weave, I guess. Over to Tuck. Now we're down to 20 seconds.
Tuck should have a good advantage here.
Yeah.
Just keep it. That 6'7" kid on it.
Well, they got their hands all over, so they're not calling much. Now we're down to 15. Blues had the ball here for about almost a minute. Bowman.
He's counting. He's going to get a 5-second call, and Hayes doesn't even know. Yeah.
Turnover on the line.
That was a little bit of a stretch. I didn't know if he was closely guarded enough, but I saw him count.
Yeah, you saw that, yeah. I didn't see it. I thought the other guy was going to count. They did. Scottsburg ball, 7.3 seconds to go. Scottsburg 32, Salem 31. Clancy looking to drive over to Miller. Big three for Scottsburg at the buzzer. Knocked him down. They got a foul. They're going to call a foul there on Cutter.
We're going to get a couple of bonus free throw here.
Okay, so they count the threes. That gives Scottsburg a 4-point lead with 22 seconds to go. We're going to get 2 free throws. Caleb Tucker's going to get free throw, or at least a bonus, right?
Yeah, bonus there. Let's hope he's not in IU mode today and knocks a couple of these down.
Yeah, no doubt. We need these.
Yeah, we shouldn't even have anybody on the line here with 0.2 seconds. Can't even move our guys back so we don't do anything foolish.
Caleb Tucker going to get the bonus here. First one's up, and
that's a killer.
So they got a 3. Had chance to come back to 2 on our end. Missed it. So that's going to be your score at the end of the first half. Scottsburg 35, Salem 31. Not a bad effort, though.
No, not bad at all, man. If you just told us again, down 4 at half, we'd have taken it.
We're going to take an extended break here and hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back with you here on Salem Boys Basketball. Once again, Scottsburg 35, Salem 31 at the half.
Drew and Jonathan Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones, which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Contact Rodney Bruff, agent at Rodney S. Bruff Agency Incorporated, 812-277-1400 today.
Discount and savings amounts and eligibility will vary. Some restrictions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
Good coverage doesn't have to cost more. If Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance insures both your vehicle and your home or farm, you could save 18% on your auto policy premium and 20% on your homeowners or farm owners policy premium. Own a motorcycle? Earn 18% on that premium with a qualifying auto and save an extra 5% on your auto with a personal or umbrella policy. Want to know how to save? Call Jason Petmeyer, your Washington County agent, at 812-883-2995 or visit infarmbureau.com.
Yo, listen up. Papa John's is rolling out their New York-style pizza. The oversized pizza has 8 big foldable slices with just the right balance of crust and toppings. Order one today online, your Papa John's app, or call the Salem location at 812-883-3369. Each New York pizza is $13 for a one-topping pie and is available for purchase until March 13th. The New York-style pizza is a classic that reigns supreme, so we're excited to offer consumers this foldable crust favorite made with our fresh, never-frozen dough. Stop in and see our new store manager, Shelby Lehman, today about setting up a fundraiser for your nonprofit event. Also, they're still hiring drivers and inside help. Apply online at harry.com, the HARRI.com. Remember, hot, fresh pizza is just a phone call away, 812-883-3369.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports. Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner, happy holidays to you, your family, your staff, everybody with the IHSAA. We are back to wrestling and bouncing balls and doing everything that we can because we're about a month away from some championships in winter sports, are we not?
We are. Right around the corner, we've got girls swimming, wrestling, and the girls basketball sectional series all start within the next month. So, as we've talked before, teams had Christmas break to get their teams tuned up and all their stuff in for the year, and they got to go, they got to get better, and they got to get ready for tournament time.
Yeah, you mentioned a girls pairing show will be here before we know it.
It will be. It'll be a couple weeks out, and we'll unveil those brackets, and everybody will be sitting there at their watch parties and just seeing what their tournament draw is going to look like. You know what? I love following the kids and the coaches and the teams across the state when it comes to our tournament pairing shows, just because it's an excitement time. It's a time for gathering. Teams get together and watch you and your presentation, and absolutely, we watch it on social media, and it's been incredible to watch the popularity of those drawing shows.
I know you're very kind. One of the things that we talk a lot about, obviously, are our student athletes. That's why we're in business. But we also, you coached, I coached. We'll spend a little time talking about coaches. Holidays are just wrapped up. That's going to be one of the last times that coaches in basketball will have any significant time with their family until the tournament's over. And everybody thinks they know how to coach. That's part of being a Hoosier. That's part of your DNA. If you're a Hoosier, you understand basketball. But you and I both know how much it takes to do these things behind the scenes. And there's no way that coaches get the credit that they so richly deserve.
No, they don't. And, I would tell you today that I sit in the seat that I sit in and get to do what I do because of a coach who took time in my life to mentor me, to challenge me, to teach me that I could be something that I didn't think I could be. Found a little more of my game than I thought I could have. And, those memories and those things that coaches do for kids are just phenomenal. And they're selfless. They're not in it for themselves. They're first of all, in most cases, they're teachers first. They're worried about the classroom, the first degree kids are going to get in their life, that high school education. And, I'm so thankful to do this in Indiana because we've got incredible coaches that care nothing more than about developing kids.
You make a great point in the sense that I often ask people to tell me who, besides their parents, was the most influential person in their lives and in their careers. And the overwhelming response is it was a teacher or a coach. And no, that's not by accident, for heaven's sakes.
No, it's not. And, I've always, you probably know this gentleman, but there's a guy out there in my life named Herb McPherson who coached me for 2 years. And Coach came to North Posey High School when I was a kid and helped me grow so much. And I'll be forever indebted to what he did. And, every time I see him, I thank him for what he's done for me as a human being. And there's certain people that you walk this life that you look at them and it
time. I used to think as a college coach, the month of January was the longest month of my life. But I think in the high school realm, it's an exciting month because you have tournaments. You're getting ready for tournaments. You need to get your game better. You need to improve individually and collectively as you head into the greatest time of the year, which would be tournament time for those of us in the basketball world.
It is, and it's so exciting. And you're exactly right, Coach. Preparation is here. It's time, and teams are going to suit them up, and they're going to play. And there's so much on the line when they play those tournament games. If you play well, you move, you get to play the next day. But if you don't play particularly well that night, the season's over, and you celebrate the successes of that season. And it's time of a lot of joy, but there's also heartache involved because there's that special thing called high school basketball or high school athletics that just means so much to kids.
Thanks for listening to the Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Okay, we're back here with you live after the Commissioner's Report here at Brooks Memorial Gymnasium. We're at halftime, about 3 minutes here before the second half gets rolling, but Scottsburg 35 and Salem 31. That Coach Hickey's got some point totals, hopefully.
Yeah, I've got just the points, but Scottsburg's led by Cody Clancy's got 11, Jack Miller with 7, Hayden Cutter with 7, Kyle McGinnis with 3, Clyde Zellers with 2, Jacob Martin with 2, and for the Lions, led by Hayden Bowman with 14, Grant's got 8, Caleb with 5, and Justin and Caleb both have 2. Kate, sorry, has 2.
Yeah, and they got that big 3 there at the end. We were right there with them, and I'm sure Scottsburg's going to make some adjustments here at the half. They didn't expect this game to be this close, and I'm not sure we did either, but you got to be happy with where we're at now. We've shot the ball and played here so far.
Yeah, I mean, those 4 threes by Haydo are huge. If he can keep getting them off in that corner, then we've got a chance. But I like Scottsburg making the switch and go man-to-man. They were giving up some open shots in their zone, so I think that's probably a good move that we'll see him stay in.
Probably staying back, going to force us to probably beat him off the dribble a little bit more than we did that first half. Hayden just got down there deep in those corners and was just wide open, got his feet set, and knocked down 4 threes. So 35-31 here. Looking ahead to next week, Lions will be Charlestown Friday night. Will be home here at Brooks Memorial Gymnasium. And then Saturday night, we will be at Eastern for the annual, it's another one that was postponed, but annual game at Eastern. They usually have a pretty big deal. The supper and stuff out there for fundraiser for the Musketeers. It'll be a packed house out there. Musketeers took one on the chin last night. Gordon's been playing really well, and should be the boys' favorite going into the sectional. They've got some talent, got some kids healthy, and got a big win last night over the Musketeers. So Eastern girls took one on the chin this morning, right?
Yeah, they ended up being about a 6-point game. I watched the last few minutes of it. They were there. They had a couple chances to tie it late in the game. Forest Park did just enough. Eastern fouled them, and back-to-back free throws. Forest Park missed them, but got the offensive rebound and kept the play alive. So, we were talking earlier about taking some crazy shots. One of Forest Park's girls, they were up 2 with 45 seconds to go, and she shot a 3. And they were fortunate, got a rebound and put it back in. But it's one of those where I'm watching as a coach, just shaking my head, thinking, how do you know not to shoot that shot?
Yeah. Good season for the Lady Musketeers. Congratulations to them and Coach McBride. And was Forest Park favorite in that regional?
Yeah, I think they were favored by 6 or 8 tonight in the game. 4 straight sectionals. Yeah. That senior, McKenna Jeter, was their 4-year senior, and she's the only one, I think, in the history of the program to have 4 straight sectionals.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. So good run there for the Lady Musketeers. That's what it has been for the Lady Lions. So big Scottsburg ball coming out. Clancy going to take a 3 from the right wing, knocked it down. That looked pretty easy. That pushes out to a 7-point lead for the Warriors.
I think they did the same thing, talked about getting the ball in the middle of the half.
Yep.
The Zealous kids back out here, seem like he didn't play much that first half.
You're right. And we kind of throw it away, and they knock it out of bounds. Luckily, we got lucky there. Tato threw a pass, kind of got away from us, but we got lucky, and they knocked it out of bounds. Salem ball on the sidelines. Got to be careful here. I think it was 31-30, and maybe not. They might have been up there. But anyway, we're down 7 now.
Oh, that's such a weak call.
They got like to blow his whistle.
There was some contact there, and we called Justin for the push-off at half court. There was a little bit of contact, but that shouldn't have been a call.
Here's the thing: did the ball change hands? No, nothing would have happened. No, nobody got the advantage there, and he wants to blow the whistle and call a charge. So it's going to be Zellers over to Miller. Miller back to Clancy. Back to Zellers way up top. Back to Clancy. Over to Martin. He's going to take another one.
Let it fly.
Well, they're going to call there. Going to be off of. Well, he's not afraid to let her fly. Jacob Martin, number 42. 6'2", a junior.
How about you got this 6'7" stud, and all he does is stand 20 feet away from the basket?
No kid. I'm thinking you'd use him a little bit different. Cutter.
And he's got a good stroke. I have no doubt he can shoot it, but
he's got 7 inches on the end of our kid. There's another three by Zellers from the right wing.
Ooh.
Way off brick. Rebound to Clancy. Missed it. Rebound to Cutter. Goes up for a rebound. Gets it. And going to get it in one.
and we're in that mode now. They're wearing us down a little bit.
Yep, they're crashing the boards pretty heavy. Cutter going to get it in one out of his. This is the biggest lead they've had. Scottsburg 40, Salem 31. 6:58 to go in the third quarter. Cutter going to get the in one. Shot is up and got it. A shot there by Hayden Cutter. He's got a lot. He's got to be a 1,000-point scorer. He's been a starter for this. He's been a freshman, so probably way over 1,000. Caleb Tucker started by Jacob Martin. Tuck. Ball screen from Humphrey. Yeah, they go. They're straight man now. They're putting Zellers on Hado. Hado goes up, throws up a wild, crazy shot, knocked away. Miller digs out for Scottsburg. Miller underneath. They're going to be a
foul on Grant.
They foul on us. Okay.
Yeah. Boy, Hado had the right hand. I don't know what he tried to go to the left dip-to-do for right there.
Yeah, kind of ran out of air there, ran out of talent, and threw it away. And another turnover on the Lions. Clancy. Inbounds to Cutter. Cutter guarded by McGurran. Cutter going to go up about 4 or 5 footer. Missed it. Rebound Justin Stevenson. Stevenson's running. We got to find some way to get speed. I'm not sure we're going to be able to score on them in the half court as long as they are. But they're this half court man. What calls out motion? Bowman. Over to Caleb Tucker. Tuck going to drive. Nothing there. Back to Humphrey. One more. Oh, I got one more there. Justin. Caleb. Over to McGurran. Grant going to be about 10 footer from the baseline. Got it. Nice shot there by Grant.
Nice little pull up there.
Scottsburg 41-33. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Clancy. Over to Zellers. Back to Martin again for a three. Missed it. Oh, it's only missed the block out. Zellers 6'7". Just missed the bunny. And Hayden gets the rebound. Got lucky there. Hado. Backdoor got by Justin Stevenson. Goes up. And nice shot there by Justin. That's passed by Hado.
Our student section awful excited over there about that one. I don't know.
I like that backdoor cut, and that's behind the head pass by Hado. Zellers to Miller. Miller over to Clancy. He's going to take a three from the left wing. Got it. Nice shot there.
Boy, he's smooth.
Cody Clancy. Yeah, he's going to be a handful. That's sophomore. He can shoot it.
That's his 5th three on the night.
Wow, is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. Stevenson. Hands off of him. Hands off of him. Tucker takes a three. Down to Stevenson. And boy, he had a layup, I thought. Bowman for a three from the right wing. Missed it. Rebound. Cutter for Scottsburg.
Yeah, Justin's got to shoot that shot. He had a layup right there.
He was there.
But I don't have 6'7" chasing me
Yeah,
either.
exactly. Miller to Clancy. Three. Wide open three. Top of the key. Missed it. Rebound. Dug out of there by Martin for Scottsburg. Gets it. Good timeout for Scottsburg. Keep it here to 30. 46-35. Scottsburg, 4:43 to go in the third quarter. Kind of wearing us down, Coach.
Yeah, and that was the worry coming in. It's just their size, their athleticism, and eventually they just weigh you down.
Just can't go very deep in our bench. Don't have a lot of depth and not a lot of size to compete with some of this. And I tell you what, I think our section, our boys section, our place is here in Salem this year. I don't know if Radio Station's planning on doing all the games or not, but I think I'll probably be in most stuff. I think it's going to be a great section. We have a lot of good teams in this conference and sectional this year.
Should be a lot of fun, and there's no better place for a sectional than here in our gym. Yeah. It's just the perfect size for a sectional. There won't be open seats in here anywhere. It'll be crammed in, people going crazy, so it should be fun.
Those Friday night games, man, it'll be packed in here. You're looking at Silver Creek who's getting better. Scottsburg's got a good team. You got Corden is very good. North Harrison's very good. It's going to be four really good teams battling for this thing this year. 7 total, but 4 upper tier teams. Hayden Bowman breaks the timeline. Over to Caden Cologne. Caden back to Hado, 3 in the right corner. Missed it. Rebound to Zellers for Scottsburg. Caden's got cooled off here third quarter.
Yeah, and I think sometimes for him especially, his legs in the second half.
Yep.
Just loses his legs.
Yep. Miller to McGinnis over on the right wing. McGinnis over to Roush. Roush back to Zellers. Zellers back to Martin. Back to Zellers. Back to Jack Miller at the top. Miller over to McGinnis. McGinnis down to Zellers. Back to Roush. He's going to take a 3 from the left-hand corner. Missed it. Rebound. That's over the back. Salem takes it out. Hayden Bowman gets it. Hado. Going to go hard to the hole and looses it again. The Scottsburg ball.
Yeah. Refs looked at each other like they thought that might have been it.
Yeah. I'll give it to the Warriors. We'll score at halftime. You have a?
We were down 4, 35-31.
Yeah. 11-4 so far in the third quarter for Scottsburg. McGinnis. Over to Zellers. Back to Jack Miller up top. Miller over to Martin. I'd say he's probably going to shoot. And there he goes. Up and good. He got that one.
Boy, that's crazy.
Jacob Martin gets bucket.
I don't know that he's made a pass.
I don't think he has. Bowman breaks the timeline. Bowman over to Justin Stevens. I don't think Justin scored it at the coach.
No. 2 points. 4 points. 4 points.
Cologne. Up strong. Post move. Missed it. Rebound to Zellers for Scottsburg. Roush to McGinnis. McGinnis over to Zellers. Zellers going to work on Bowman. He got about a 7-inch size advantage. Shot fake goes up and gets timeout for the Lions. It's going to be a full timeout. Scottsburg 50, Salem 35 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back with you here on WSLM.
Stevie Motsinger here with Eddie Gilstrat Motors, cheering on our black and gold. Go Lions.
A new report from Nielsen Research confirms what we've known here at WSLM for 65 years. When you're advertising on the radio, you're winning. Winning customers, winning businesses, and winning with the expanded reach of WSLM, which all translates into you winning with your bottom line. Radio has again beat out social media, web apps, TV, newspapers, reaching over 92% of the U.S. population. So if somebody asks, who listens to radio? The correct response is, who doesn't listen to radio? Call 812-620-7271 or email us at WSLMradio@gmail.com to find out how you can start winning with radio today.
Okay, back here with you live. It turned into a little bit of a run here for Scottsburg. 50-35, 3:05 to go in the third quarter. We got to hang on here, Coach. We got to make sure this thing didn't get to 20 or bigger going in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that last play right there is exactly what we've been talking about. You know, Zellers, I love his touch, but he dribbled down, went down in the paint right there, and it just looked like a man among boys. We've got no answer for that in the post.
7-inch height advantage. That's going to be pretty tough to compete with. So, full court pressure here for Scottsburg, which is something they haven't done a whole lot tonight. Stevenson into Bowman. Bowman guarded by Richardson. Breaks the timeline. And gets trapped exactly where you don't want to get trapped. Justin gets it out of there over to Tuck. Did a nice job rotating there. Oh, down low. Too late. Graham was wide open. Oh, boy.
Boy, as a referee, you don't like that.
You don't like that. Chucking a half quarter after the whistle has been blown. That's what I get back to. I don't know if our kids understand some of the stuff that referee, just the flow of the game. You know what I mean? It's stuff that should be doing. Bowman over Stevenson. Justin going to drive. It's trapped. It'll be a jump ball here.
Looks like something happened to Justin there. I don't know if he tweaked an ankle or maybe got kneed in the quad.
Was it his ankle last year that he hurt? I can't remember what it was. Foot maybe?
I don't remember. It was something. He was out for a long time.
Yeah, it was. Here it into Cologne. Caden over to Cale Tucker for a 3 from the right wing. Got it.
Good pass out by Caden right there.
Good inside-out game. It looks good when Caleb knocks it down. So down to a 12-point game, 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Richardson over to Miller. Miller back to Richardson. He's going to take a 3 from the right wing. Missed it. Rebound. Boy, Martin gets it. They just got a big size advantage. Big size advantage up and in for Jacob Martin.
Justin had pretty good position on him right there.
Salon. Get it out there, Caden.
Yeah, I'm not sure throwing it to Caden in top of corner is exactly what we drew up in the press break.
You're right. Going to get a foul there on Scottsburg. And it's going to be a hard place for us to take the ball out way on the sidelines over there. But Kellen Humphrey and Dylan Whitfield checking in for the Lions. Mass substitutions both ways. We're 2:11 to go in the third quarter. Scottsburg 52, Salem 38. Salem ball on the sidelines. Grant inbounds to Dylan Whitfield. Dylan fumbles it, gets back out there to Hato. Hato way up top, coming up on 2 minutes. Hato drives. Whitfield for a three, right corner. Missed it. Rebound to Bowman. Hato. Boy, he got bombed. Yeah, that's got to be a foul. That's number 4 on Richardson. Okay, Richardson.
Number 4, and I don't think he's agreed with any of them.
I don't think he has either. I think you're right. He's out, and Wyatt Zeller's checking back in for the Warriors. Whitfield over to Humphrey. We run the same amount of bounce play every time.
Yeah.
Kellen down to Whitfield. Dylan.
Oh.
Dylan to Tuck. Tuck with a 3 left-hand wing. Got it. Nice shot three by Caleb.
Tuck being a little aggressive tonight with that 3. Third 3 on the night.
52 to 41. Scottsburg. Minute and a half to go in the third quarter. McGinnis over to Roush. Roush back to Clancy way up top. Clancy over to McGinnis way up top. McGinnis got Clancy wide open 3 left-hand wing. Knocks it down. That's 6 for him.
He shoots it from deep, too.
There's nobody in the vicinity that's got to figure that out. And here at Kellen Humphrey. Kellen ball fake. Kellen going to go strong to the hole. Can't make that pass. No. He dug out there by Scottsburg. Going to be a foul on Dylan Whitfield.
Dylan's got to have a little discipline there. That's the foul he always gives. Plays dead. The other team has the ball, turn around and run back to the other end.
Exactly right. Minute 06 to go in the third quarter. Scottsburg 55, Salem 41. Inbound here to Clancy. Well, I like his game, man. I like his game a lot. Good shooter.
Yeah,
I like the Hoosiers. Yeah. He's a shooter or 3. Clancy. Over to McGinnis, left-hand corner. Gonna take a 3, and he's hit it as well.
We've got all these great shooters in Indiana, just none of them in Bloomington.
Stevenson. Something here. Here breaks the timeline back to Justin. Justin gonna go hard, kicks to Bowman. Bowman back to Tuck. Tuck down to Dylan Whitfield down low. And gonna be a foul there on number 12, Jamison Roush for the Warriors. They complain a lot.
Yeah.
34.8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Scottsburg 58, Salem 41.
So I think I've scored us right now by 13 this quarter.
Yep, that's about right. Yep. 23 to 10. Yep, 23 to 10. That's not good. Captain Obvious. Tuck. Back to Bowman. Hato over Justin Stevenson, 3 left-hand corner, way off. Rebound to Martin for the Warriors. We're down to 20 seconds. Dennis over to Clancy. Clancy back to Zellers way up top. 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Scottsburg by 17. Zellers over to Clancy, back to Zellers. Zellers back to McGinnis for a 3 right-hand corner. Got it. Next to the 20-point lead.
Third 3 on the night for him.
Lady, 3-quarter for Tuck. 3-quarter scored at the buzzer. Rims out. Third quarter, 61 into third quarter. Scottsburg 61, second 41. We'll be right back here with you on WSLM.
We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium for tonight's game. It's time to introduce the starting lineup. And the crowd is on their feet and they're going wild. And here comes the new players. We've got the premium quarter pounders coming in tonight alongside the chicken sausage sandwiches. Playing forward tonight, we have got one-of-a-kind McWrap. Starting in hunger, it looks like we've got McDouble and McChicken coming in. And starting in the center court tonight will be Big Mac. Look on the sideline, folks. We have Chicken McNuggets cheering tonight alongside those golden delicious fries. Hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into Salem McDonald's. Right here on Main Street, before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink, that famous Mickey D's sweet tea, or something from their full line of smoothies and McCafe coffee drinks. Order inside from 4 a.m. to 11, or get that one-of-a-kind taste 24 hours at the drive-thru. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Okay, back here with you live as we start the fourth quarter. Bad third quarter for the Lions. Coach Hickey, you got some updated point totals?
Oh, yeah, probably should have been doing that. We got McGinnis with 9, Teller with 12, Miller with 7, Zellers with 4. Boy, we've got Clancy with 20 and Jacob Martin with 8. For the Lions, we've got Hato still stuck on 14, Grant with 10, Caden with 2. Good quarter there for Tuck. He's got 11, and Justin's got 4.
Scottsburg balls come into the fourth quarter. Jacob Martin up top to Zellers, back to Clancy. Clancy down to Hayden Cutter. Cutter over to Clancy. Clancy going to look over to Jacob Martin. Still there by Hayden Bowman. He's going to hit the layup. Hayden up, and Jacob Martin hustled and knocked it away, but it's going to be goaltending on the Warriors.
I didn't think they were going to call that at first. Yeah. And that's not something you have to call a lot in high school. Probably catches them off guard a little bit.
Right. Kid's athletic.
Yeah, boy, he was timing that the whole way, wasn't he?
Athletic. Yeah, he caught up to Hayden. I think he might have hurt his wrist there on the rim, or he keeps looking down his wrist. Zellers over to McGinnis. McGinnis to Hayden Cutter. Way up top, over to McGinnis on the right wing. Back to Martin, going up again. He missed it, rebound to Cutter. And that's going to be a foul on Winfield.
Well, that's a man's rebound right there.
Big strong kid. Winfield found it.
I think that's what Coach Malloy's saying right there, is that that's a man rebound. They had him blocked out.
So we got 2 free throws here for Hayden Cutter. 7:22 to go in the ball game. Scottsburg by 18. First one's up and rolled in there. Good solid ball player. He's been doing it a long time for them over there and played a lot of minutes for the Warriors. I'm not sure if he's getting any college looks or not, but a good solid high school ball player.
Kid like that's got to wind up somewhere if he wants to.
Yeah, hardly plays. Cutter, second one's up and missed that one. Pushed him right in the back, but Green gets the rebound. Tucker breaks the timeline. Over to Justin Stevenson. Justin over to Grant Heron. Grant back to Caden Cologne. Caden over to Stevenson, back to Caleb Tucker. Down to 7 minutes going to ball against Scottsburg by 19. Grant Heron over Stevenson. Stevenson over to Hato. Hato looking to drive. Reverse pivot goes up and missed it. Rebound to Zellers for Scottsburg.
That's just too tough a shot by Hato. We got to work that ball around a little bit.
McGinnis back to Zellers. Back to Martin. Passes down to Holden Grower. Oh, not Grower, I'm sorry. Hayden Cutter.
You know, and that's just simple physics. Like when you swing down like that, if the ball goes down, you get the ball. If the ball goes up, you get the arm, and that ball went straight down to the floor. You could hear it.
Just in the situation where they just get easy to blow that whistle, and that's bad call. Bad call. McGinnis into Zellers. Zellers over to Martin. Martin back to Zellers up top. Over to Jack Miller, way up top, part of my moment. Switched off to Cologne. Over to McGinnis. They're not going to be any hurry here down to McGinnis. He goes to drive on Cologne, goes up, nice left hand, missed it, rebound to Tucker. Tucker breaks the timeline. Over to Green Heron. Green up top. Down to Cologne. Hayden trying his best to post up. Back to Green for a 3. Missed it. Rebound to McGinnis for Scottsburg. Hayden tries to post up. He's giving up at least 4 or 5 inches every night. He's not giving up 7. Martin for a 3.
I got it.
Oh, there you go. Hey. Scottsburg 65, Salem 43. Just under 6 minutes to go in the ballgame.
And you know, I love Caden as much as the next guy, but Caden's a football player playing basketball.
Yeah, that's right. He's giving some good effort and just didn't grow and 6 foot and getting the best he's got. Bowman, Caden cutting down low, back to Tucker. Caleb up top, guarded by Martin. A little strong to the hole. Oh, it's trap.
Travel there by Tuck, but I still like the move. Yeah. Showing the aggressiveness.
Yeah.
3 threes tonight. He's got 11 points. I mean, I'm guessing he averages probably 4.
Probably.
5 points.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
He just doesn't look to shoot and score enough.
Had a better game tonight. He's played better. I think he's maybe throwing a little bit better. Good game for Tuck. Clancy over to. They're going to take a timeout and get a full timeout. And they're up 22 now. He wants to start coaching, I guess. So we'll take it with him. We'll be right back with you.
Tune in with basketball action on WSLM AM and FM. Catch the IU Hoosiers. How about the Purdue Boilermakers, Hammer Down and Boiler Up? And of course, our 3 county teams, East Washington, West Washington, and Salem. Tune in for basketball action right here on your local home for sports, WSLM.
See Celebrity Home Loans in Salem, where everyone gets treated like a star. Come experience the star treatment with us. You'll never go back to the ordinary home loan experience again. Stop in today and see Dennis Baxter, branch manager of the Salem office, to start working on a new home loan or refinancing today. They've served nearly 50,000 families with over $15 billion in loans. Stop in and see Dennis and his staff for a ready-to-work with you today. As a star, you expect the best, and that's all Celebrity Home Loans has to offer. Nothing off the rack. We're talking fine living, designer fashion home loans around here. Come by today and see Dennis or Autumn at 18 Public Square, Suite A, or call them 813-883-0670. Remember, at Celebrity Home Loans, you're the star.
Okay, back here with you live. Salem High School. Scottsburg took a full timeout. They're up 22. 5:25 to go in the ballgame. Zellers over to Clancy. Clancy over to Cutter. Cutter back to Clancy up top. Clancy over to Jacob Martin. Back to Clancy. Back to Zellers. Over down to Cutter. He's going to make a move on the baseline. Goes up and gets it.
Boy, that was big time.
Big move there. Nice move. Tucker inbounds to Hayden Bowman. Hayden going to look to go. Pushes off. They didn't call that one. Down to 5 minutes of the ball game. Tucker back to Hayden. Hayden to his crossover. Goes up strong and gets it. Nice move by Hayden.
Great move. Hayden's got an advantage there. 6'7" kid guarding him. He can get to the rim.
Yep. Good move there by Hayden. Zellers over to Martin. Martin back to Zellers. Way up top. Zellers to Clancy. Clancy to Zellers. Tipped out of bounds by Caleb Tucker. Going to be Scottsburg ball. 4:34 to go in the ball game. Dylan Winston's going to check back in here for Caden Clone.
Good work by Caden there. He plays hard, gives everything he's got.
Really does. Really does.
Good kid, good teammate.
Yep. Zellers into Clancy. Would have been real easy for a lot of these kids to hang it up, but they haven't done that this year, so it's a lot for our kids. It's going to be an and one there for Cutter. He's seeing Justin Stevenson deep there. Justin fouled him. He got a actually Bowman gets a foul.
Cutter kind of going to work here late.
Yep. Scottsburg by 24, 69 to 45. Cutter for the and one. Second one's up, or and one's up, and he got it. Scottsburg 70, Salem 45. Wakefield to Mehirin. And that should have been over and back, and it was. Yep. Unforced turnover. Be a timeout here for the Lions. We'll take it with us. It's going to be a full timeout. Scottsburg 70, Salem 45. 4:19 to go in the ballgame. Be right back with you.
Caring people makes a difference. You can feel it the minute you walk into Salem Crossing. Experts in long-term care, not just doing a job, but calling a college. They're here to help you and your family find answers and solutions in peace of mind. In fact, they become an extension of your family. For more information about Salem Crossing, visit ASCSSeniorCare.com or call 812-883-1877. That's 812-883-1877. After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward Rehabilitation Program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit ASCCare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Okay, back here after the Salem timeout. It's Scottsburg 70, Salem 45. We got 4:19 to go in the ball game. And it's going to be Scottsburg ball on the side. Yeah, that's right. We had a turnover, didn't we? Yep,
yeah.
That's right. Clancy breaks the timeline. Clancy over to McGinnis. He's going to let you drive. Kicks it out to Richardson. That's a travel. Didn't call it. Zellers going to take about a 10-foot floater. Missed it. Rebound Caleb Tucker for the Lions. Zellers kind of got mixed up on his footwork there. Stevenson breaks the timeline. Over to Tuck. Tuck will take a three-pointer from the right wing. Missed it. Gets his own rebound. Back to Bowman. Wide open three from the left-hand wing. Missed it. Rebound to McGinnis. Miller for the Warriors.
Good shot by Tuck there, and a real good look by Bowman.
Yep.
Just missed it.
Just not knocking him down in the second half. Clancy up top. We're down to 3:35 to go in the ball game. Scottsburg by 25. Clancy over to Richardson. Going to be a foul there on Stevenson. Holden Collins in. Coach Malloy, I think, called that foul out. And the only thing is going to cost us some free throws. Holden Collins checking in for Caleb Tucker. It'll be a 1-and-1 here for Kate Richardson for the Warriors. McKenna's checking in late here for the Warriors, and Kellen Humphrey checking in for the Lions. 3:33 to go in the ballgame. Mass substitutions, and we got a bonus here for Kate Richardson, the coach's son for the Warriors. First one's up. Uh-oh. What's that about, Coach?
It looked like maybe they were throwing elbows.
Sometimes these guys.
So no shot.
Sometimes they forget that people aren't here to see them.
Okay.
That's just me.
Didn't even count the free throw. Have them reshoot the free throw. Said they were hooked up, and he wanted to put a stop to it before it started.
Might get hurt. So.
Good. Well, it was good for us.
Cutter with the rebound and back in. 72 to 45. Scottsburg. 3:30 to go. Well, it's been a bad second half. Kellen Humphrey going to take a quick three air ball. And kind of the train has come off the tracks again.
Boy, it's like we're down 27.
It's just hard to believe. 4-point game of volleyball. 1-point game with 10 seconds to go in the first and the second quarter. That's the crazy thing. It's just really gotten away from us.
Yeah, you go back to those free throws at the end of the half. We make those. We're down 2 at half, and now it's 27.
Yep. Foul on Caden Sloan. Going to be a bonus here for Peyton Cutter.
And boy, as a coach, this is one of the toughest times of the night. You know, you're sitting up here, you're down 27, there's 3 minutes to go, and you don't want to tell them to quit playing, but you want to say, guys, let's quit fouling and get out of here.
Let's not go to a running clock.
Yeah.
And Cutter hits the free throw.
Teams are too good. You keep fouling, they're going to make free throws, and it's just going to get away for you.
It's going to get ugly. Second one's up, and it's good for Hayden Cutter. Scottsburg 74 to 45. Stevenson inbounds Kellen Humphrey. Kellen breaks the timeline over Stevenson. 3 minutes to go. Stevenson over to Bowman. Ball screen there by Cologne. Okay, nice move there by Hayden Bowman. Yep. Another one there. He can get to the hole.
Yep, you can do a lot of good things.
Yep, Miller. Back out for Scottsburg. 2:45 to go in the ballgame. Scottsburg by 27. Richardson. Clancy down low to Cutter. Nice pass. An easy one for Hayden Cutter. Kellen Humphrey breaks the sideline for the Lions. Caden Cologne.
That's 15 for Cutter in the second half.
Wow, he's played well. Caden throws it up. Misses it. Rebound to Jack Miller for the Warriors. Breaks the timeline over to Clancy. Back to Cutter. He's going to take about a 15-footer. Knocks it down. I don't think it was 3, was it?
No, it was 2. Yeah.
Scottsburg by 31, 78-47. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Bowman over to Holden Collins. Holden. Back to Hado. Hado looking to drive. Step back three from the right wing. Way short air ball. Rebound Jack Miller. Miller up to Richardson. Richardson down to Cutter. Fumbles it. And he's going to be out of bounds off Scottsburg.
Matt subs here.
There's a fan favorite out there. I'm not sure. Dare Bowles, maybe that's his name. I don't know. Number 1 on the JV team. I'm assuming that's who that is. His first name's Dare. So we'll go with Cheatwood. Yep, it's Dare. They're screaming for Dare. Collins over to Les Bowles. There's 2 Bowles on the floor. Over to Cheatwood. Timeout here for Coach Malloy. 30-second timeout here. Minute 32 to go, and we're going to have an abbreviated post-game show. I would assume Coach Malloy wants to get out of here like we want, like everybody else kind of does tonight. So we'll try to maybe get him on next week. Charlestown's game we think we may be able to compete in on Friday night, and then Saturday's going to be a tough one, uphill battle against the Muscle Seniors.
Well, you hope, but Charlestown's been playing better. They just beat Austin by almost 20 the other night.
Yeah.
I'd like to have that Austin game back, though. I
think you're right.
I think that's one we let get away from.
Yeah, that one in the Parksville game last night, that's probably to the guy. Humphrey. Down to Wilcox. Alex Wilcox checked in the game over to Kellen Humphrey. Kellen. Over to left pole to Jaden Cheapwood. Jaden going to look to score. Throws it away. Actually dribbles off his foot. And Roush gets out there for the Warriors.
Well, Jaden's varsity time pretty much is non-existent now, isn't it? I just kind of realized that. I don't think he played any last night.
Jaden, there's been some issues. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I don't know what it is, but there's some behind-the-scenes stuff maybe going on. So not getting a lot of varsity time right now. Richardson over to McGinnis, over to Dare Bowles. Back to McGinnis, actually Jeff Miller way up top. Over to 12, that's Rouse. He's going to try to score on Holden Collins. Goes up and does.
Boy, he's a good-looking kid.
Yeah. Scottsburg 80, Salem 47. We're coming up on 30 seconds to go in the ballgame. Holden Collins over to Les Bowles. Les over to Kellen Humphrey. Kellen looking to score. Down low to Alex Wilcox, fumbles it. And way out top to Jaden Cheapwood. Jaden over to Les Bowles, down to Alex Wilcox. And we'll call travel. Scottsburg breaks the timeline. It's going to be the time. That's going to be the final score here. It's going to be Scottsburg 80, Salem 47. Take an extended break here. Coach Hickey will add up the point totals. We'll be right back here with you. It's going to be SLN. Final score, Scottsburg 80, Salem 47.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward Rehabilitation Program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272. Are you shopping for a new home or looking to refinance at today's interest rates? FirstHarrisonMortgage.com should be the next stop in your rate shopping. It might just be your last. First Harrison Mortgage offers aggressive rates for first-time home buyers, as well as VA, FHA, USDA, and conventional mortgages. You can even get pre-qualified now to know how much home you can afford. Visit FirstHarrisonMortgage.com today. Equal housing lender. Whenever the forecast is nice, you're probably thinking about enjoying the great outdoors. Whether that means doing some four-wheeling or hitting the road in an RV, First Harrison Bank can help make your dreams a reality with a loan designed to meet your needs. Talk with one of our associates about our options for RV, boat, and camper financing. If you're looking for a great auto loan, we can help with that too. To get started, just visit us at firstharrison.com. Keep it easy, keep it local. Subject to credit approval, member FDIC, equal housing lender. This is Becky White from WSLM. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello there, Jalen Orr here at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. Winter is here, as well as a bunch of Chevrolet trucks. We've got incoming 21 and 22 model Silverados. Come check out our inventory at 1450 South State Road 60. Check out the truck that works best for you and your family, or check out our inventory online at johnjonesautogroup.com. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out at 877-473-5546. And from Jalen Orr over at John Jones, happy holidays.
At John Jones CM City, you see so many because they pay so little.
Appreciate John Jones sponsoring the post-game report. We're going to have an abbreviated report tonight. Down here after a couple tough losses this weekend. Coach Hickey with the final point totals.
All right, nothing official here with my chicken scratches, but Hayden Cutter led game high 24 points. Cody Clancy with 18, including, actually had 20, including 6 3-pointers on the night. Jacob Martin with 11, Kyle McGinnis with 9. We had Jack Miller with 7, and then Wyatt Zellers with 4, Caden Richardson with 3, Javis Roush with 2. And for the Lions, we were led by Hayden Bowman. Hayden hit 4 threes on the night. Caleb Tucker had 11, Graham McGurran with 10, Justin Stevenson with 4, Caden Cologne with 2.
Tough night for the Lions. Final score 80-47. Just really got away from us there in that, I guess, third quarter is when it really went south in a hurry.
Second game this week that, we got outscored by 30 in the second half.
Wow.
A game like tonight, I think if we played Scottsburg 100 times, they beat us 100 times.
Right, you're right.
We were real thrilled with the first half and to be down 4 at the half. Thought the kids played real well, but eventually just the talent, the athleticism kind of wears you down.
It does wear you down, and we don't go very deep into our bench. And another tough loss for the Lions. We got 4 tough ones coming up. Still got to play Charlestown. Still got to play Eastern. Still got to play Borden. And there's one more, and I cannot think of who it is. There was another
Creek. Did you mention Creek?
Silver Creek. That's the other one. That's going to be that weekend, the last weekend of the year, I believe. So, or sometime during that way. Maybe it might be a Tuesday night game. So, so Silver Creek, Charlestown, Borden, and Eastern still on the horizon for the Lions. So uphill battles, and but we'll get out of here. But I do commend our kids. I don't think we've had anybody quit since we've gone through this. We do have some kids that are toughing this out, and it would be easy. And maybe that's too soft for me to say that, but it would be easy to kind of chuck it and not want to do this anymore. But our kids are still here. We moved to 4, and it's to be 4 and 13 on the season, and it's just tough. I know they're tired of getting brains beat in, and we hate it for them, and you'd like to see some sunlight, some sun on the horizon, but tough to know when we're going to get another one. But they do keep competing. Tonight was a good first half. Last night was a close game, so doing a few good things, I guess you could say.
Yeah, some definite bright spots. Tucker hitting those 3 threes, just being more aggressive, looking for a shot. We think that can carry over in the game. And Hayden with a good offensive game as well. And like I said, we just really competed in that first half. And it's a real good team. I mean, if you sit here and look at them, I would never guess Scottsburg has a loss.
Yeah, exactly.
They look like $1 million out there.
They're athletic and got a lot of options, and they're young, and I don't know what's going on with. I know they did tough out their schedule a little bit. I think I don't know how tough, but they did play Bowden South earlier this week. I know that. So tough night for the Lions. Dropped to 4 and 13 on the season. Let's run through the sponsors real quick. Eddie Gilstrap Motors, McDonald's, Celebrity Home Loans, Salem Crossing, American Senior Center, Meadowview Salem, First Harrison Bank, John Jones GM City, sponsor of the post game report. Rodney Bruff, American Family Insurance, Farm Bureau Insurance, Jason Fettmeyer, and Papa John's here in Salem. So with that, Coach Hickey, final word from you. Anything on your mind?
Well, let's hear what's on your mind. Who's going to win the Super Bowl tomorrow?
Man, I think I'm going with the Rams. I listened to a lot of experts who are not me, and they act like their defensive line is going to probably dominate the game. But you know what? Burrow was sacked 9 times earlier in this postseason. He doesn't seem to be affected. I think they'll score. I think Cincinnati will move the ball. I hope Cincinnati wins. I think that fan base could use something like that. Kind of being a Cub fan, which I've been my whole life. I know what a championship does for you. It kind of sparks your fan base even better. So I'd like to see the Bengals win, but I do think the Rams win. And I'm going to say 34 to 28.
All right.
How about yours?
I'm in the same boat as you. Yeah. I mean, I'll cheer for the Bengals and hope that they win, but I think the Rams probably just have a little too much, and they're playing at home, which in the Super Bowl it's not as big a deal. But I'm going to go with the Rams 27-24. 27-24.
So there you go. Coach Hickey says the Rams, and I say the Rams. So go to your nearest casino and put a big bet on the Bengals tomorrow.
Absolutely.
How about that? So we'll get out of here. We appreciate you listening. It's another tough night for the Lions. 80-47 is the final score from Scottsburg. Appreciate Coach Hickey coming on with me. He helps me out, does a great job. We'll be back on the air again next Friday night home against the Charlestown Pirates. Until then, we tell you to wish you a good rest of your weekend. God bless you, and thanks for listening. We'll send it back to the radio station. Thank you.